In this old view of my own video, it's kind give me feeling of how it was. So curious about the pyramids. When you first look at them you go wow, but when you stand next to one of the rocks the size of it makes you full of wonders. When I read for the first time about ad people that Prophet Muhammad was sent to them, I really imagined big tents and big giant columns that carry it like Egyptian needles. Then I found some thoughts from Arabic scientifics that they have a second thought. The pharahos is the builders of Egyptian pyramids. Then I found it like a real work Muhammad Samartaha website, and then Jewish plainclothes the site. Then I tried to find pharahos real race, so my first step was to know why they were black but Egyptian, not second. Why does Sudan have pyramids in too many countries with the same pharaohs paints? So I started to search in my own country so I could prove who's pharaohs in the first place. Why did they went to Egypt and what make them build pyramids like Egyptian pyramids? So I found something inspiring. In Egyptian pyramids make everyone stand there and stare to wonder. My first question came to me, why did they build it? So its kind came to me so clear. With passive time the builders of it maybe wants to be glorious through the time inspiring. So I found out it was their precious temple whose they pray for and whose their goddess. Stay with me, I will show you the right way. Then I found out there are other pyramids in Libya, so I thought there is something wrong and we should fix it. Just listen. Temple correction of historical information. Pyramids contained in the accompanying images of the subject is the pyramids built by the Sudanese Nubian pharaohs, including King Thraka or Taha, son of Nubia, a genuine son of the Nubian king, and his mother Queen Banqiwasan Thaka, and Kalipot his brothers and sisters, and the Artikal Hada and Kamana Nabari and Tabakanamon, and grandfather of King Kukta who first ruled Egypt from the kings of Nubia Sudanese, and Taha of Nubian kings who ruled the Nile Valley from south to north and extended their rule to the eastern Mediterranean, where the Phoenicians in Palestine and Levant, now and to the west, where Libya now, and this explains the presence of pyramids Libya. Also that the effects of Thraka found so far along the valley of the Nile at Soba and Barkland Kerma, Dongola, Nurianich, Sudan, and Aswan, Luxor, Nile Delta in Egypt, and the Lark in the Nurian. His pyramid is the largest in the niche Sudan, and his intestine stuff taken from the Sudan by archaeologist George Ray Eisens and are now at the Museum of Boston, America, with the effects of Nubian and stolen. Most of the other parts of his body did not stay in Sudan, just some of the bones of his legs, and his name carries the meaning of Thraka in the Nubian language and speaks to Raka, which means sitting on the throne. Here is that I know about the pyramids. A lot of Libya. Location: south of Libya's 6 km east of the city of Bari is a set of form-based templates. Salmika, Brawl, Herma Milk, and a height of 4 or 5 meters. Factors have affected the air of the rainwater to heat to the sandstorms, which completely disappeared amidst some fragmented, and many parts of the others did not recognize the futility of thieves who thought they contained nuts. Sadek and its 20 pyramids confined of this view, I can inhale the fragrant smell of history and the pyramids of Allahdi of Bakakos and in the mountains and Tassili pain. Things and murals of prehistoric and MTNK.NDXCNKL. Life and I hope reward from the Lord of the subjects. First I will start with Egyptian pyramids, then Sudanese pyramids, then of course and pharaohs and the difference. look at the size of the rocks. Is it really pharaohs could deal with big size? Why those windows rise so high compared to our size? This building is the one pharaohs lived on, and after the real builders of it had people was so huge compared to our size, which means the word giants. That's why those windows so huge and very high, and with the speed of time human gets smaller. Look at the sheep statue size. Now we could understand that those big rocks was a brick to them. The problem reason Jewish changed the fact of the real builders of the pyramids and makes Nubian pharaohs and add forgotten and make new raised by their imagination, which is Egyptian pharaohs, and makes Quran like book of legend, and Muhammad is not a prophet until the story of Ad from the Bible, and cause they used to live in Egypt billion years ago they could make themselves the real builders. To them they have to make pharaohs as the real builders, cause in their book the world was created 7,000 years ago, and that story makes their book lies cause their civilization before then 70,000 years ago, which proves they changed Prophet Moses' book and Ad was mentioned in their book.
To me and said, listen to me, my friend, God sent to us a prophet Moses and we didn't even listen to him. Do you think we're going to listen to another prophet after him, from another tribe, from another people? When he said that, I had nothing left to say. He knew that Muhammad was a prophet. In fact, another rabbi also came up to me and he said to me, we know Muhammad is a prophet, and he quoted to me a passage from the Bible.
This upcoming video is gift to everyone. Do not believe Prophet Muhammad words I gave you in this film to make you agree on with me. This evidence prove that he is the prophet that the world have been waiting for. To close the hole in your chest, he is a prophet, no question on it. See for yourself.
Verse 16, and how it is written in ancient Hebrew, before introducing the vowels, in the 8th century. From the Hebrew Bible, on scripturetext.com. Here is the word in question. This word is made of 4 letters.
Mem, Het, Mem, Dalet.
Now when reading the word as it is written in its original form, with no vowels, it can be read as Muhammad, which is the name of the Muslim prophet, or as Mamad with no A after the H.
One of Germany's scientists, Prof. Dmitry Molodets, and he is a rock space scientist. He said Egyptian pyramids is the only mystery thing in the world. American scholars said the same thing. Because there is nothing mystery about microbes, or Leaning Tower Pisa, or even Marco, whose NASA said they rich. I don't believe that, but the mystery of it solved. God made it, and surely there is no mystery of China walls, or even Mexico pyramids.